Hey guys, it's Christina. I have a new sort of setup. I'm in a new room. I'm actually in our study and I'm using our new lens, so I hope you guys can hear me. I have a microphone, but again, this is the first time I'm playing with this new setup, so I hope you guys can hear me and see me, and I hope you guys enjoy the quality. As you guys can see by the title, Richard and I are expecting our very first child, and it is in the very early stages. I am about 4 weeks and a couple days today, and this is going to be a series of month-to-month updates, just so I can look back on and reminisce, and also if anybody else out there is just interested and curious about, there's millions and millions of pregnancy vlogs on YouTube, pregnancy updates, but I figure what's one more, and it's good for, like I said, for me to look back on and reminisce, and when we have our second child, I can compare this pregnancy to my future pregnancy in the future. If you guys are seeing this video right now, I am about 12 weeks, definitely, so maybe the next two videos after this video will be already pre-recorded videos. So I should be caught up around maybe the fourth or fifth video. It should be up to date, but this is definitely a pre-recorded video, and I will show my bump in each video. This video I don't really have a bump, but it's for progression purposes. I'm just gonna go ahead and look at my notes, because I did take some notes this week, and basically start from the beginning of how I found out I was pregnant and what we did to try to conceive. So weeks 1 through 4, I was a big fan of or I still am a big fan of the ovulation little strips. So I ovulated on the 10th of March, which I will insert a picture to show you. It was positive, so then we baby danced that whole ovulation week, and especially after that day. And my OBGYN also suggested, if you're trying to conceive, if you're a new couple and you're trying to conceive, definitely baby dance every other day, not every day. That increases the sperm count and quality. So we baby dance maybe every other day, and we also use the ovulation kits. I'll link down below the ovulation tests that I use. You don't have to get the expensive ones, the digital ones. I ordered them right off of Amazon, as well as my pregnancy tests, so I'll link that down below as well. After we did the baby dance on my ovulation week and my ovulation peak, I went about my day, my 2 weeks as normal. After that you're in your 2-week wait, and one tip my OBGYN gave me was to just live life. Don't stress about it, don't think about it, because the more you think about it, you're focusing on your body's not going to naturally do what it's supposed to do. If you're stressed about becoming pregnant, you won't become pregnant, and that's basically what I believed. And I said, you know what, fine, I'll leave it in God's hands, and I went about my week, not really thinking about it, not really stressing about it. This is our 3rd month, so we became pregnant on the 3rd try. The first 2 tries we didn't. So in the previous tries, I was stressing about it. Just the 3rd month, the 3rd cycle, I just left it in God's hands, and I went about my week without even really thinking about it or stressing about it. So yeah, I was in my 2-week wait. I'm still taking my prenatal vitamins as normal. So about March 20th, and that was about 10 days after my positive ovulation test. It was a Monday, and I figured, let me just test, just to make sure I'll know if I'm pregnant or not, so I don't get my hopes up. So I came home and I took a test, totally expecting it to be negative. I just wanted to test, because I had no symptoms of me being pregnant, and some women feel symptoms like a couple days after DPO, like maybe 4 DPO or 5 DPO. I had no symptoms whatsoever. So here I am thinking we missed this cycle once again. So I'm like, let me just take a test, just so I'm not getting my hopes up. So after work, when I came home, I took a test, and that mug was positive. I was I didn't cry. I didn't, I was just extremely happy, and my heart was beating. I was like, this is, I don't know who I was talking to, but I was like, please don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I kept saying that out loud. I was just like, no, please, like, don't play with me when I saw the second line, which I'll insert a picture so you guys can see what I saw. And that line was there, and so it was a faint line, but it was there, and I was like, wow. And I was on the phone with Richard previously, but I hung up with him because I had to do other things. I said I would call him back, and I had to use the bathroom. So I planned on calling him back anyway. So when I called him back, I told him over the phone, and I feel kind of bad that I told him over the phone. I kind of wanted to tell him, maybe in person, but I could not wait. Like, I couldn't just talk. I don't know. I couldn't talk to him and keep that secret, like, not a secret, keep that news to myself. Like, so right when I called him, like, Richard, I took a pregnancy test and it came back positive. And he's like, what? At first he was like, are you sure? Like, are you sure? Like, are you sure it's positive? Because, because he was, anxious too. He was really anxious for me to become pregnant. So he thought maybe I did something wrong, but no, it was positive. And I just thank God. And this is truly a blessing. And, I'm still in the early stages for me. So I don't think it'll really become real until, I actually have a fetus in my stomach. My fetus right now is still developing, but it's just, I thank God that, we are able to become pregnant. That was my biggest fear, that for some reason I wouldn't be able to become pregnant, and, because I think becoming pregnant is such a miracle, and it's such an amazing process, and it's just something, every woman, I think, should experience, and I know there are a lot of women out there who are experiencing fertility, so I know in no way take what I'm able to do for granted. This is truly a blessing. So that's why I'm making this video log, so I can log all my feelings, how I'm feeling, so I can always look back and maybe help anybody else out there who's trying to conceive. After my first positive, throughout the week, that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I continued to test, and the line progressively got darker throughout the week, so that's good. That means your HCG hormone is increasing, so that means your numbers are supposed to double every day or 2 days. Your numbers, your HCG hormone is supposed to increase. That means the fetus is growing and it's doing what it's supposed to do. Tuesday morning, I called my OBGYN and I set my appointment, and they are going to see me April 24th, so that's about a month, like another 4 weeks until I'm able to get into the doctor, and that's typically normal. Most doctors won't even see you until you're about 10 weeks. And I've been doing a lot of research, and if I were to go in like right now, there really wouldn't be anything that the doctor would see. They would just see like a sac. So, and I wouldn't be able to hear the heartbeat or anything. So around 8 weeks, I should be able to hear a heartbeat, and I should be able to see a fetus. And it's really normal, that I'm going in around 8 weeks. It's just, the wait is just torture, and I'm a very impatient person. So I'm just, continuing to take my vitamins, eating well, just making sure I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do before my first prenatal appointment. So now I'm going to talk about the symptoms that I had after I found out that I was pregnant. So I didn't really feel any symptoms on Monday, which is when I got my big fat positive. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I didn't feel any symptoms. But Thursday night, I ate some Popeye's chicken, and I went to bed. And then, this might be TMI, but this is just a log for me, and so I can, maybe might help somebody out there, but this might be TMI, but I won't get too graphic, but you guys will get the general idea. So I woke up that next morning, and my stomach was like bubble guts. It was bad, okay? And I had to go to the bathroom, and normally I don't, go to the bathroom and, I'm trying to not get too graphic, but you know what I mean, like, pass your bowels in the morning. I don't really pass my bowels in the morning, and it was bad. Like, it was, you can only imagine, when you have bubble guts and you pass your bowels, it wasn't pretty, okay? So I was messed up, like, and it was like, I get up really early. I get up at like 5:40 in the morning. So, yeah, so I looked it up, and that is a symptom So I was like, okay, yeah, this is different. And another symptom that I'm experiencing is having a lot of indigestion and like heartburn. And it only happens when I lay down. It only happens when I lay down at night and I go to sleep, mostly when I'm laying on my back and I take a deep breath. I just feel like it's like some gas or in my chest area, and that's another symptom that I'm having with indigestion. So I'm trying to, so when I go to my doctor, I'm going to ask her, like, is certain foods that I'm eating, should I stay away from that? I find that if you're having chest pains, laying on your side does alleviate it a little bit. But sometimes in the middle of the night, I just wake up and I'm on my back, you know, I just roll over when I'm in the middle of my sleep. But yeah, that's the only symptoms. Those are the symptoms that I'm feeling this week. And of course, the obvious, my boobs have swollen and gotten bigger. So yeah, that just comes with the territory, you know. They're not too big. I'm hoping they don't get too big, honestly. But you know, if they do, they do. But yeah, obviously my boobs, they're not really sore. They're just, you know, getting swollen. And I did pick up a bra because I'm spilling out of my current bra. For my pregnancy, I was bought a 34B. This is the bra, just so you guys want to know, this is the bra that I got. I will put on the screen where I got this from. I'm terrible. I don't remember the store I went into. My mom actually purchased this bra for me, and you know, I'm so grateful for her being there for me during this pregnancy. This is a nursing bra instead of a maternity bra, because if you buy a maternity bra, you're gonna most likely grow out of it. You know, your boobs are gonna grow. So you wanna actually get a nursing bra so that way you already have it and it's already sized for your boobs when they're full of milk. So this is actually slightly big on me, but I will grow into it. But my boobs actually do sit nicely in here. So I really do. I haven't worn this yet, but I did try it on. It's very comfortable. So I do recommend the Jessica Simpson nursing bras. Yeah, I'll do an in-depth review when I'm actually using the bra. So the last thing the last two things I want to touch on is the app that I'm using and the reaction video. So I'm going to talk about the reaction video first. So if you're watching this, I don't know if the reaction video is going to be out yet. It should be, you know, so that is going to be on my vlog channel. I may post it. I don't know if it's going to be on this channel or my vlog channel. I have to see. Maybe I'll post it on both channels. I don't know. I have a reaction video of me telling my mom, my dad, brother, sister-in-law, friends, and that video will be linked down below. You know, because this is our first child, and we wanted to film everybody's reactions. And just a little preview, my mom's reaction is out of this world. So that's something you guys definitely want to check out. I also want to share with you the app that I'm using, that it's very, very beneficial. It's an app that has everything in one place, and that's what I want. I'm a very I plan everything out, and you know, I like to have a log of everything. This app provides everything that you'll ever need. Like it's on point. So it's called the Pregnancy Plus app, and up until I think the 12th or 14th week, everything is free, but you do have to pay, I think, $3 or something to unlock the rest of the app, which I am so willing to do. You know, I'm always going to be logging in every week or month just to check the progression of my child, especially since my first prenatal appointment is not until a month from now, so I do want to know what's going on inside of my body. Okay, so I'm doing this based off of the viewfinder, so forgive me if you guys can't really see it. So here's the app, and today, you guys can see I am 4 weeks and a couple of days. So right here, it has what the size of your baby is by week. So by the time I go to my OBGYN, my baby will be the size of a raspberry, which I think is so cool. What else do they have? They have a kick counter, which is super cool. This is my favorite. I think this is my favorite part of the app. It gives you pictures of what's going on inside of your belly as the weeks progress. So this is currently what is going on inside of my belly right now. This is week 4. If I progress, this is going to be week 5, week 6, 7, 8. So this is what is going to be inside of my belly around week 8. And at here at the top, it can show you what this 2D scan will look like, you know? So if I were to go in like right now, that's all the doctor would see, which is really nothing. So I can understand why some OBGYNs want to wait until you're at least 8 weeks. And I think it's gonna stop here in a minute. Yeah, see, so this is where you have to upgrade to continue on to week 16. So I'm going to do that when I need to. This is also very useful as well. This has your weight. So my starting weight is 126.6, and throughout the course of your pregnancy, it'll tell you how much you've gained, which I think that's really cool. And it has my belly, which you're allowed to add belly shots each month, which is very cool. Okay, so it has what to eat, what not to eat, vitamins, nutrients, how much to eat, all that stuff. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys my 4-week baby bump. Well, it's not really a bump, but my 4-week stomach. Alright, so that is everything for this month. This is 4 weeks and a couple days, so this is month 1. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Richard and I are super excited, cannot wait to grow our little one, and have a healthy child. If you have any questions, definitely comment down below. Thank you guys for watching and supporting us. All of my old subscribers. I know this is so weird. I'm still taking it all in. I'm going to be a mom in 9 months. It's just so surreal. So I don't even know. I'm at a loss for words, but I'm extremely happy, and this is a game changer. This is a definite game changer. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, until next time, stay alive, guys.